Hi, everybody. Welcome to Von Cupcake Yoga. I'm your host, Gretchen, and today we are going to do just a nice little full body stretch for you. We do use blocks in our practice today. If you don't have blocks, anything roughly the shape or size of this will do. But blocks are really easy to find and they're all good. So it really just depends on your personal preference. And anything I tell you today will be a suggestion and not a command. Make any adjustments for your body, whatever serves you right. So if something doesn't feel right, move your body a little bit until it does. And only you really know. So just kind of pay attention. And let's get started, shall we? So let's move out any juicy goodness from behind us. We're going to sit up nice and tall, bringing our legs to crisscross applesauce, or you can extend a leg if you like. That's all fine. Just make sure that we can sit right on those sit bones, wiggle around a little bit just to kind of feel that we are fully rooted into the ground. And maybe we close our eyes. Let's try that again. I got one hair acting a fool. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Von Cupcake Yoga. I'm your host, Gretchen, and today we're going to do a lovely full body stretch, and I hope that you enjoy it. In our practice today, we're going to use blocks. Anything roughly the size or shape of this, or actual blocks are easy to find and readily available just about anywhere anything is sold. They're just available anywhere. Let's try that one more time. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Von Cupcake Yoga. I'm your host, Gretchen, and today we're going to do a nice full body stretch. And we do use blocks in our practice. Anything roughly the shape or size of this is going to do well for you. Blocks are easily available, and there is no shame in your prop game. Anything I tell you today is a suggestion and not a command, and you can make any adjustments to your own body. So if it doesn't feel right, move until it does and find it right for yourself. I'll offer lots of options for you, but everybody's different. So whatever works for you is going to be just fine. If it feels good, do that. And so we're going to get started. We're going to sit on our butts here, and we're going to move any juicy goodness out of the way. Bring your legs to either crisscross applesauce, or you can extend a leg out if that feels good. Whatever works for you, but you want to sit up nice and tall and extend through the crown of your head. Bring your shoulders back and down. Take a big breath. Maybe close your eyes. And just breathe. Take in any noises that might be around you. Just kind of notice that they're there and let them float away on a cloud. Take any thoughts that pop in your mind. Just kind of notice that they're there and put them up on a cloud and let them float away. And turn your attention inward. Bring your mind from outside your body to inside your body. Starting at the top of your head, do a little body scan here. Bring your attention to the top of your head and draw your attention down around your ears and your forehead, further down your neck into your chest and shoulders, looking and searching for any areas of tightness or stress. Breathe into those areas. Continue bringing your attention down into your chest, down your back, down your spine, into your arms, all the way to your fingers. Draw your attention to your pelvis, your hips, and your glutes. Searching for any old energy, any stagnant feelings, any areas of tension. Continue your attention down to your legs, around your quads and your calves, all the way down to your tippy toes. And then turn your attention to your breath, making no changes, only observing. Watch your breath in your imagination as it comes in through your nose. Maybe you feel your chest rise. Exhale completely. Let it go. Follow that breath as you inhale and exhale. And start to deepen your breath, inhaling fuller, filling that belly, filling those lungs, exhaling completely, let it go. And maybe even tighten up on those tummy muscles and press out all that old air, that old energy. Take a big breath here. And on your exhale, roll your chin to your chest. Let your head feel heavy. Let the top of your head feel heavy. You should feel a nice opening in the back of your neck, keeping your shoulders back and down. Full inhale, and on your exhale, roll that right ear to that right shoulder. And maybe take this left hand and walk it out and back. Point your chin in a couple different directions. Find a really nice neck stretch for yourself. And once you do, inhale fully and exhale fully. Now on your next exhale, release and roll your chin to your chest. Inhale fully and exhale fully. And then exhale that left ear to that left shoulder. Maybe bring this right hand down to the mat. Walk those fingers out, maybe back. Point that chin in a couple different directions. Find that perfect neck stretch for yourself. Breathe into your body. And release. Roll that chin to your chest. And take some time here to move with your breath. So take a big breath in and exhale that right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale fully. Exhale that chin to your chest. Inhale fully. Exhale that left ear to that left shoulder. And continue this way, inhaling and then exhaling to move. Inhaling and then exhale to move. One more time on each side. Bring that chin to your chest and then draw that head back up to center. Let's inhale both those arms up nice and high, reaching up towards the ceiling or the sky, spreading those fingers nice and wide. And exhale, bring this right hand down, this left hand up and over. Anchor this left hip down onto the mat. You can always deepen this stretch by walking those right hands out, bending those right elbows, reaching and opening up those little muscles in between your ribs. Big breath in, let it go. Draw that body back up to center. Inhale both those arms up. And we're just going to go to the other side. Bring that left hand down, the right hand up and over. Anchor that right hip down. Breathe into your body. Exhale. Return back to center. If your legs are not extended, go ahead and extend your legs nice and wide as feels comfortable. Make sure that juicy goodness is moved back behind you. If you've got a little belly here, move that belly inwards. Make room for your body so you have full hip motion here. Let those feet splay out. Sit up nice and tall. And then we're going to fold forward by sliding our hands down our legs towards our ankles, letting our chest get nice and heavy, releasing that chin to your chest. Take a couple breaths here. Let that chest feel heavy. Draw that body back up. Inhale both those arms up. Pivot your torso towards that left leg. Hinge forward at the hips, reaching far until we feel a nice stretch up the back of our leg, and then bring those hands down. Maybe we gently press our right shoulder over to the left. With your inhale, make your back feel nice and tall. With your exhale, maybe you can deepen that stretch. Release your chin to your chest. Big breath in. Bring this left hand to the inside of your left wrist and extend this right hand back behind you and then up and over. Find a side body stretch here. Inhale fully and exhale fully. Gently release. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Sit up nice and tall here, keeping our hands on our thighs. Inhale fully, exhale, fold forward, drawing our legs down towards our ankles. Maybe they go to our feet, maybe they stop at our shins. Release that chin to your chest, let your chest feel heavy. Draw that body back up, nice and slow. Inhale both those arms up. Pivot your body towards that right leg. Hinge forward at the hips, reaching. Bring those hands down. Maybe we press that left shoulder towards the right to help with our stretch here. With our inhale, make our back feel nice and flat. With our exhale, maybe we can deepen that fold and bring your chin to your chest. Breathe here. Bringing this right hand to the inside of our right ankle. Extend this left hand back behind you and then up and over. Find a side body stretch here. And release. Draw that body back up to center. Inhale both those arms up. And then we're going to fold forward here. This time bringing our hands down to the floor in front of us. Walking those fingers out gently. Start to lean forward. Letting that chest feel heavy. Sink that chin to your chest. Take a full breath here. Release it. Give yourself a few breaths here. Breathing in fully and completely. And on your exhales, just melt a little bit more. Start to walk those hands back. Excellent. Let us bend into both those knees. Let's draw the soles of our feet together to touch. Maybe we flutter our little legs from side to side, gently rocking from side to side, spending some time here. Sit up nice and tall, big breath in. Exhale, maybe we hinge forward. Maybe we bring our hands around our feet. They can come to our knees or our shins, whichever works best for you. Take a few breaths here. Make your back feel nice and tall. Exhale, maybe you can deepen this fold. Maybe you release your chin to your chest. And release. Gently let go. Bring your body back up. Beautiful. Let's go to hands and knees. So we're going to our tabletop posture, hands and knees. So our wrists are going to be kind of underneath our shoulders. Our knees are going to be kind of underneath our hips. It all depends on what your body looks like, though. Press into your hands. Tuck your tailbone. Round your spine up towards the ceiling. Find a cat pose here. Exhale. Drop that belly. Arch your back. Shine your heart forward. Find a cow pose here. And take a few cat-cows to your own breath, inhaling into one posture and exhaling into the other. Just moving with your body. One more cat and one more cow. Return to your tabletop posture. And let's extend this left leg back. Bring those toes down onto the mat and then bring those heels down onto the mat. So we're looking to bring the blade of our foot down to the mat. Pivot this this right knee out so that your toes are kind of coming just off the mat. Shift all of your weight to that right hand. Find some balance here. Begin to lift up on this left hand and extend it towards the ceiling, finding a little gate pose here. Maybe press your pelvis forward, maybe lean back onto that kickstand leg. Inhale fully, exhale, bring that hand back down. Bring that knee back forward, find that tabletop once again. We're going to do the other side just to kind of feel that out again. So let's pivot this left foot out so it's just off the mat. Extend this right foot back, toes pointing down, and then bring that whole heel down, bringing the heel of your foot down. Shifting all of that weight onto the left, lift up on that right hand. Extend that right hand towards the ceiling. Little gate pose here. Big breath in, exhale, bring it back down. Return to your tabletop. Bring those knees as wide as the mat. Bring those big toes together to touch. Sink those hips back. Lower that chest down to the mat. Lower that forehead down to the mat. One more full breath in. Exhale completely. Press your body up to your tabletop posture. Nice and slow. Reset your tabletop posture. Bring your hands where your creases of your elbows are kind of facing each other. Your thumbs are kind of pointing towards each other. Your fingertips are pointing towards that short edge of your mat. And then walk your hands one handprint forward. Shift that weight forward. Come into a little bit of a kneeling plank here. You can tuck your toes and extend your legs if you want to take full plank, but I'm just going to do kneeling plank today. Bend your elbows lower down, nice and low, all the way down. Those elbows are pointing back. Big breath in. Exhale, press into your hands, lift your heart, point your elbows towards your feet. Find a little baby cobra here. Lower down. Tuck those toes, press into your hands, lift your hips, come to a tabletop just for a second. Shift back slightly to a child's pose. And then our toes are tucked, so let's press into our feet and press into our hands, lift our hips, find a downward dog here. And then walk your hands backwards towards your feet, finding your way to a forward fold at the back of your mat. Bring your hands to your shins, flat back, shoulders back and down, big breath in, exhale, fold forward. Maybe those hands hang down. Maybe you sway a little from side to side. Hands on those shins, make a flat back. Exhale, fold. Extend those arms in front of you. Fingers pointing down, bend into your knees. Tighten those tummy muscles and bring that torso up. Bring those biceps up by your ears. Find a little chair pose here, just like you're sinking down. You know somebody's going to put a chair underneath you. Press into those feet. Come on back up. Draw those arms down by your side. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Take a breath here. Bring those palms facing forward. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your hips, and now we're standing on our mat. Let's set ourselves up. Let's grab a block and bring it to the center of the long edge of your mat. Stand nice and wide as is comfortable. Point those toes towards those outer corners of your mat, keeping your hands on your hips, those elbows slightly pointing back, shoulders back and down. Take a huge breath here. Exhale completely. And start to hinge forward at the hips. Now, my knees are not completely locked. There is a slight bend to the knee just to keep them from locking up on me. And so I'm just going to let that chest start to feel heavy. And then maybe once I'm about halfway down, I can bring my hands to a block, if that works. As we continue to let our chest feel heavy, release that chin to your chest. Breathe into your body. Maybe we walk those hands over towards that left foot. You can always take the blocks with you if you want to. Find a little stretch on the back of that left leg. Walk those hands back to center. Sink that heart down. And maybe we walk those hands over to the right side. You can absolutely take that block with you. Exhale, draw those hands back to center. And maybe as gravity allows, we may or may not need that block anymore. Maybe those hands can come all the way to the floor. And let's bend into this right knee. Kind of a little bit of a low lunge here. And then press into that right foot and then bend into the left knee. We're going to kind of lunge from side to side with our breath, inhaling and exhaling, sinking down as low as it feels comfortable for. One more time on each side. And return to center. Maybe you can walk your hands back a little bit closer to your body. Bend into both of those knees nice and low. Sink those hips down. We won't go into full goddess today, but maybe sway a little from side to side. Return to stillness. Press into those feet. And then start to tighten up on those tummy muscles. Draw that body back up. Returning to our standing posture. Heel toe those feet a little closer together. Bring your shoulders back and down, your palms facing forward. Find your mountain pose, your Tadasana. Inhale, both those arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands on those shins, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Bend into those knees, press into those feet, roll that spine up one vertebrae at a time, stacking those vertebrae, and then shoulders, neck, and head. Turn those palms facing forward. Wonderful. Now find your way back up to the top of your mat. Hello, top of my mat. Bring those hands to your hips. Let's step this left foot back about halfway down your mat. Angle that back foot so it's kind of shooting off the sides of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Point your hips forward. Bend into that front knee. Extend those arms up. Warrior one. Exhale fully. Step it up to the top of your mat. And we're just going to do the other side. So step that right foot back about halfway down your mat, or maybe a little bit more. Bring those hands to your hips. Pivot your hips to the front of your mat. Bend in that front knee. Extend those arms. Warrior one. Inhale and exhale. Step it up to the top of your mat. Inhale both those arms up. Sink into chair posture here, bending into those knees. Back is nice and straight, just like you're going to sit in a chair. Bring your hands together to prayer. And then we're going to bring this right elbow towards the left knee, coming into a seated twist here. And those hands can stay in prayer, or you can extend them out, whichever works best for you. Big breath in, exhale, come on back to center. And then the other side, bring that left elbow towards that right knee. Maybe you can extend your arms here. Exhale back to center. Press into those feet. Come all the way back up. Big breath in. Exhale, bring those hands back down. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Take a breath here. In our Tadasana, our mountain pose, pay attention to your feet. Bring your attention to your toes. Press those toes into the mat. Maybe even shift your body forward just enough to add a little bit of pressure to those toes, but not enough to take the heels off the floor. Maybe we shift our weight back. Maybe we can lift those toes up off the mat. And find an area in between where the entire top of your foot and your heel is connected to the mat. And then shift all of your weight to that left leg. Press all those toes into the mat. And maybe bend into this right knee. Maybe we bring our hands to our hips. Bending into this right knee. Start to do some toe taps. Lifting up on this right knee and bringing it down. And maybe we tap forward. Tap center. Tap backwards. Tap center. Tap to the side. Tap center. You see where we're going here? Just kind of tap that foot in some different directions. Forward center, back center, side center. And then bring that right or that left foot all the way down. Balance that weight between both legs once again. And we're just going to do the other side. So bring all your attention to that right foot. Press those right toes into the mat. And then shift all that weight to that right foot. Maybe we gently bend into this left knee. Maybe we tap our toes here. And then maybe we tap our toe to the front, back to center, to the back to center, to the side, back to center, to the front, back to center, to the back to center, to the side, back to center, to the front, back to center, to the back to center, woo, and to the side, back to center. Bring that foot down, balance that weight between both feet, and then let it go. Shake it out a little bit, just a little bit. Return to that mountain pose. Shoulders are back and down, palms facing forward. Inhale, both those arms up. Exhale, fold here, hinging at the hips. Sway that body from side to side. Bend into those knees nice and deep. Bring those hands down to the mat and then step back to your down dog. Pressing that chest towards those thighs. Releasing your head. Shake it no. Shake it yes. Bring those knees down to the mat. Sink those hips back. Walk those hands forward. Maybe we bring our knees wider. Find a little child's pose here. Come on back to your tabletop. And then we're going to just kind of crawl forward and then come down to a seat. And then we're going to come down to a lay. And have that block handy. Have it nearby just in case you need it. Bend into your knees. Sway those knees from side to side. Maybe those feet are nice and wide. Maybe they're as wide as the mats. They don't have to be, but it might feel good. Let that hip lift up as we sway our knees from side to side. And maybe next time our knees are over to the right-hand side of our mat, we let them come all the way down. Now you've got that block handy, so if you need a little extra support somewhere, it's there for you. Press your pelvis towards that right side of your mat. Point that left knee towards that lower right corner of your mat. Bring your arms out to a T or to cactus arms, and then turn your gaze over to the left. Breathe here. Exhale, tighten those tummy muscles, draw those knees back to center, draw that gaze back to center, and continue swaying those knees from side to side. We're just going to find our way to the other side. So slowly sway those knees like a pendulum until eventually they come down to the left side of your mat. And of course, you have blocks there, so you can support yourself if you feel like you need a little more support, but let those knees come down. Press your pelvis towards that left side. Point that right knee towards that lower left corner of the mat. Bring your arms out to a T or cactus arms and turn your gaze over to the right. Take a few breaths here. Tighten up on those tummy muscles. Draw those knees back to center. Sway those knees from side to side. And let's cross this right ankle over this left knee. Maybe we reach down and gently press on that right thigh. Now this is it. This is the posture. You don't have to do anything else, but if you'd like a little something more, you can lift up on that left leg. You can reach down and hold on to that left thigh or even that right shin or both. Flex and point your heel. Maybe rock a little from side to side. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice how it feels. Exhale, lower down. We're just going to switch sides. So we're going to cross this left ankle over this right knee. Reach down, gently press on that left thigh. Maybe open that up. You don't have to go any further than this. But if you'd like a little something more, you can lift up on that right leg. You can hold on to that left shin or that right thigh. Point and flex your feet. Rock a little from side to side. And gently lower down. Lower the other leg down. Extend those feet. Splay them out to each side of your mat. Extend your arms. Take up some space here. You're allowed to take up space. Take up as much space as you can. And once you do, breathe into your body. Soften that space in between your eyebrows. Unclench your jaw. Start to return to your body. Start to wiggle your toes. You swallow. Bend into those knees. Sway those knees a little from side to side. And then allow those knees to come down onto your favorite side, rolling over into a fetal posture on your favorite side. Breathe into your body. Gently start to press yourself up, taking your time. Come to your easy seat once again. Maybe you close down your eyes. Take a moment to breathe, to honor your body from transitioning from laying to seated. And tonight, as we seal our practice, let's bring our palms together to touch at our heart center. And we give honor to the beautiful practice that gave us yoga. And we recite, "The light in me sees and honors, is so very proud of and grateful for the light in each of you. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste." Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's stretch, quick and easy, and I hope you feel so much better. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you can do that by hitting the little subscribe button, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you get alerted every time I post a stretch. And you can also follow me on all social medias under G Von Cupcake, and I hope to see you there. And until then, thank you for joining me, and take great care of yourself. Bye-bye.